Hey guys, I figured I'd go ahead and make a video of this. Nice little neighborhood up here in Metairie by the lake. Rich neighborhood. Really nice neighborhood. If you're wondering where I'm at, I'm by Grace King High School and I'm right up by the lake. See some of the beautiful houses they have up here. This is expensive up here. $500,000 houses. It's Lake Pontchartrain right there. You see the guy walking on the levee? I'm gonna take him on Lake Drive. There's Lakeway Center. You can see right there in the middle, the building by that foot of the causeway. It's a nice little castle house. Some really neat architecture. Alright, we're gonna turn here on Hesmer Avenue. A lot of 1970s era houses, some 80s houses, mostly 70s. Medium sized. It's a very highly regarded neighborhood. I'm going to point the phone down. Let this person pass. Alright, yeah, it's a very highly regarded neighborhood. That one's big. That one's probably pushing 5,000 square feet, 6,000 square feet. Yeah, most of these, I'm sure that the limits are probably like 2,500 plus square feet in this area. I know in Kenner they had 2,500, they go to 3,500 for the street that lined the lake. What it does is it keeps the houses big and it keeps the property values up. That's kind of planning for the future. Look how they made picture windows out of their old garage. It's cool. Yep, here we are. Intersection of West Esplanade and Hesmer Avenue. Point the camera down there. I'm just waiting for these cars to pass. And I guess it's jogger. Okay. A lot of people out here jogging and walking and doing their thing. That parking garage down to the left is East Jefferson Hospital. It probably looks tiny on the screen. This one, they shouldn't have put those sticks like that. I was about to hit them going into the U-turn. Alright, let's see. Got a lot of cars coming. In the palm tree blocks. Alright. I'll probably be here a while. I could have gone then, maybe. Ugh, that GMC truck speeding. There's another batch of cars. Okay, maybe after that third one. 1 and 2, and then the third one's the Highlander. Then a little... Is that Subaru? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go right now, but I'm gonna get on it some. There we go. Yep, so we're cruising down West Esplanade now. I filmed this area about a month or two ago. That's off to my right. This area back here is known as Fat City. And that was the bar scene back in the, according to people I know, that was the popular bar scene back like in the 70s. It was like disco clubs and stuff, and then in the 80s it kind of turned into dive bars, and in the 90s they started to eradicate it. And now it's a very diverse area, lots of apartments, lots of restaurants now. You're going to turn on Severn Avenue here. They've had this all chopped up for weeks now, but it looks like it's not going to be too bad. I'm going to probably turn and go by Lakeside Mall. I always did like that building, that shopping center. That's Executive Plaza, that bigger building. They fixed those apartments up and they look really nice. Let's get in that left lane. Here we're on Severn Avenue. Is this 17th Street? Yeah, I'm gonna get in the left turn. Oh, I got a green arrow. Watch it turn red right when I'm getting up to it. Alright. Should wait here at this for a while. The shopping center right here. This used to be a morning call on the end. It's something else now. Good Habit Cigars, Designs and Jewelry. I know that guy closed, or he's gonna close. Jeff's Haberdashery. Most of this stuff's been here for. I mean, this stuff's been here probably since, rough guess, 70s. That building was probably built in the late 60s, I'm assuming. Put the window down so y'all can hear the traffic. One thing that no one really mentions is that we use concrete panel streets down here. I really don't notice it that much in other cities, probably because of the sinkage and all. But when we drive down our streets, kind of sounds like a horse galloping. It's kind of cool if you put the windows down. North Holland Street. There's a restaurant down there. There used to be a restaurant with an aquarium in it back in the 80s. Then there's another restaurant down there. I know it just opened in a building. The building used to be an Italian place. And I didn't know about it, but closed right after Hurricane Katrina. It was an Italian place that Phil Anselmo's dad used to run. You can look up who Phil Anselmo is. That's a different story. He's quite a bit of a character. Fleming's, I think that's new. I don't see anything preventing me from turning right on red. Alright, now we're up inside of Lakeside Mall. It's been here this mall's been here since the, good God, I'm gonna say 1963, I think is when it originally opened. You can see the old Plaza, Landmark Hotel in the background. Cheesecake Factory. It's a good place, but I kind of find it's a little overrated. Dillard's. They said they were closing the JCPenney, but then I read something on Facebook saying that they weren't going to close it. But I don't know if that was a rumor or not. But my mom used to work there back in the... She used to work there way back in the mid-late 70s. I think Ellen DeGeneres used to work there too, right around the same time. They both went to Grace King, but they didn't know each other. Turn and go by JCPenney. I was going to tag this video for like Metairie or something. I might just tag it for Lakeside Mall, because that's the more notable thing that I'm showing right now. One cool thing about the mall, I haven't been in here in years, but is that there's a little service door at the back of this alleyway, but you can take that. It's really for employees only, but they kind of leave it unlocked, and you can take it and you can walk right out and go into the right into the mall, and you don't even have to fool with the main entrances or anything. Yeah, what the heck. Let's go up the garage. Headlights on. I think this is just a one-story garage. I need to get on top of the East Jefferson garage again. Nothing up here, I don't think. You can kind of see the Metairie area skyline. That's the glass top of the mall. Those are all the copycat, what you call them, tract buildings going down Collins. But they call this area right here the Metairie CBD, Central Business District. AAA is in the bottom of, I think, that last one on the end, that little shorter building. I'll put the phone down right quick. Putting the phone down because there's other people that I just don't want to be confronted. What you filming? I'm just, I like making videos. That's all. Someone's got to do it. I'm not the only one down here making videos, but I try to make videos of different things. Turn and go back over to to the other side. See the reflection of my car in the window. Sometimes I actually, if there's no one around me, I'll actually stop and back up and look real quick. I'll purposefully drive past the window. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Alright, it's looking good. I guess the mall, this is not bad at all. I mean, usually you can't find a parking space. I went in here back on my birthday last December, and I'll tell you, this was the busiest place I have been in years. I haven't not been down here much over the past several years. Been taking a trip into the mall for the first time in years. Man, that place was busy. More of good old Metairie. Alright, there's a Red Lobster. We do have a Red Lobster down here. I actually kind of like it. I'm not going to say it's my favorite place. It's definitely not local food, but what difference does it make? Sometimes you just want something a little bit different. Lakeside Security. We need a little Chevy Colorados. Okay, so the Cheesecake Factory here. This opened in 2014, like summer 2014, spring 2014, or fall 2013, something like that. I want to say it was sometime in 2014, but this actually used to be a parking lot. This actually used to be a parking area right here. And it actually used to be a parking area right there, and you can park and go into the back of JCPenney's, and they've covered it all up with the building. But this mall is thriving, and it continually just gets busier and busier each year. It amazes me. Some malls, like Esplanade, I guess because it's not far from Esplanade, it's only like a 10-minute drive straight down to West Esplanade Boulevard. You go to Esplanade Mall and Kenner. It's only 4.9 miles. It's not even that far, 5.1 miles. It's just right over there. There's a blind curve. Alright. Pottery Barn. Macy's. They updated the Macy's about 10 years ago. They made it all fancy. They added a big parking garage on the other side and all. Less surface parking. I'm just going to pull in right here. And just pop a U-turn. Just gonna sit here. I wonder if it's still closed. They got the well, it's 7 o'clock. Maybe Macy's closes early. I don't know. I haven't been in Macy's in many years. I don't go shopping. I'm boring. I get all my clothes from a little outlet store in Algiers, or usually I just get my clothes like just random little outlet stores in Mississippi and stuff. I don't have much interest in shopping. Red Lobster again. Texas driver cutting me off. Was kind of a blind curve, but still. Out-of-state drivers, they're the ones that always give me trouble. Maybe they're not familiar, maybe they're confused by the way our roads are or something. It's the out-of-state drivers that I'm always having problems with. I'm going to try to turn into the left and go pull over in there. Okay, Toyota Tundra, you can go. I have the stop sign. Okay, Corolla, you can just run the stop sign. Alright. Not gonna lie though, parking lots are kind of confusing. Signal. Gonna go in here. Just gonna come down a little road here. Just come down here and pull over for a minute. Alright. My get out and walk for a second. Always put the window down, that way you don't get locked out. But yeah, here we are, we're in Metairie. It's the post office. I think the zip code 7000, either 70001 or 70005, but I'm almost certain it's 70005. Warm, probably about 86, 87 degrees out here. That's the Galleria building. And I can't find a picture of it anywhere. But on this building down here, right before Hurricane Katrina, they used to have a vinyl, like a NASCAR, like I don't know if it's Dale Earnhardt or something. There used to be like a NASCAR picture on the side of it. And it was a huge vinyl thing and it covered half the building. And I don't know if after Katrina they pulled it off or it was a sponsored thing or something, but I cannot find a picture of it anywhere online. Of course, you have Lakeway Center. Executive Tower, and then all these track buildings. Some of them are turned into storage units. They have one down on the other side of the interstate west of Napoleon that became a hotel. Dillard's, Dick's Sporting Goods, that's relatively new. And they were talking about putting a Kohl's at Esplanade Mall in Kenner, because we don't have a Kohl's on the South Shore. The nearest Kohl's that I know of is in Covington. It's about 30 miles, 35 miles north of that building. You go 24 miles across the lake, and then you got about a 6 or 8 mile drive on land, and then you have to turn off to the left and go about 2 or 3 miles, and then you're up there in the Pinnacle Parkway, Covington, Madisonville area. Alright guys, just a little tour outside of Lakeside Mall here in Metairie, Louisiana. Alright guys, y'all take care.